What's cracking with you people? Anansi here and welcome back to Star Fox Adventures. In the last one, we beat Boss Galden, wailed on a speed bag, honing our pole skills, and got ourselves a spellstone by killing a giant lizard thing very morbidly. Probably have him choking on his own stomach acid. In this one, we will now head back to Dinosaur Planet!
Job, Fox! You saved the Snowhall tribe and collected the Spellstone. But it's not over yet. You need to return the Spellstone to the Force Point Temple. Peppy has indicated that it is located beyond Moon Mountain Pass. I'm sure the Thorntails can point you in the right direction. Pepper out!
Fly through one gold ring to reach Dinosaur Planet.
And now we're back to it. Now, the interesting thing about this is that, if I remember correctly, anytime you revisit an area with the R-Wing, you need the same amount of gold rings to enter as you did the first time. So, since it took us one gold ring to get to Dinosaur Planet on the first go-round, it takes us one to get back. I'm not that big a fan of this because, as you may have saw in the last episode, Star Fox Adventures is pretty good about streamlining things. Now granted, this is just to help you improve your score so you can have like your personal leaderboard during your playthroughs. You can see what your best score was on certain stages where I don't think you get anything for getting good scores on it. It's just there to boost your ego or to see some improvement. But in the last mission, when we got done with Boss Galden, we actually streamline it to where it sends us straight to the R-Wing. So why is it that we have to play through this wing section to get back to Dinosaur Planet? It just seems a little counterproductive, all things considered. It's like, yeah, I did better, as you can see, but who am I competing against? Myself? It just makes no sense to me.
You've got to help us. Those horrible shark claws put out our lovely beacons, and it gets too dark at night. We be scared of the dark.
Okay, stop crying. I'll see what I can do.
Don't forget about the Spellstone, Fox. You have to return it to the Force Point Temple.
Alright, a little bit of quirkiness to minor bump our way through the world, but as you can tell, as you just heard, the Thorntails are scared of the dark, and I think from the way Tricky comforts that Thorntail, so is he. So our job now is to go around to every single area and every single part of this little hub world and relight all the beacons. In all honesty, it's not too difficult. Like, it really isn't. Kind of sidetracking right now. But if my memory serves correct, and it could be wrong, I will not deny that it could very well be wrong. What you gotta do is, let's see, I think the first beacon should be, well, not technically the first beacon, but the first one we're going that I can remember off the top of my head should be right around here. At least it should be anyway. Yep, right over here. Okay, I think you just run up to it. Okay, so we need something. That's right. You need something special, right?
This is a bad omen.
Okay, it's a bad omen. Okay, you have to get a particular weed, and I forget where you get it from, but you get this particular weed and then you light it on fire. That's what you do.
The sharp claw extinguished the flames. The tribe is doomed.
Okay, well, thanks for that. Doesn't really tell me much else. One of these sharp claw tells you exactly. Well, one of these thorntail tells you exactly what you need.
Please light our beacons.
Okay. So not them. It might be this person right here. Well, this thorntail right here. I forget what this guy's based on.
Have you seen our fireweed tree yet?
No, so it's a fireweed tree. If I had to guess, it's a tree that there it is. There it is. I'm a dumb. Let me guess. The fireweed tree. Yep, I'm a dumb. So this is a fireweed. It may come in use to help the thorntails. Basically, what you gotta do is you gotta get the weeds, and before you get turned to Firefox, you gotta whack them. And you probably are gonna get hurt doing this. There's definitely an easier way to do it, but I'm drawing a blank on it. You whack it, grab some fireweed, and then you head over to the.
It's so dark at night. I get real scared.
Very well, very well. So yeah, you just need the weed. You gotta go over here, plop it in the markers, and then use Tricky to light them on fire. Now I forget exactly how many you need. I want to say at minimum you need like 4. Anyway, here's the fireweed. And right now I got 3. So on face I probably picked up 4 already. That's one set of light. Tricky, we're going to save some of your subjects from a very unpleasant sleep. Huh? Well, to be fair, well, these guys seem to be out cold, so I guess the beacons don't make that much difference. But to be fair, I remember being scared of the dark when I was much younger. Terrified. I did not like going to bed at night. I eventually grew out of it. Don't remember how long it took though. I mean, it could have taken until I was 10. I don't know. And if it did, I did. I'm not gonna deny it, but I just don't remember how long it took. I believe. Do you have to go down here for another one? I want to say because I remember you have to. Okay, I have one of these. I haven't used these in a while now, have I? Okay, and use up another route, and okay, no, we don't need to go here yet. This is somewhere else. Okay. Now, where are the other beacons at? I'll admit, no matter how many times I do this part, I always forget where all the beacons are. One's over here, isn't it? Okay, here's another one. I knew it was around here somewhere, I just forgot exactly where.
Flame.
Burn it. Okay, and the last one should be over here. I always remember the last one is because I remember it always being like I remember always seeing it, and I remember the first time I did it I was like, really? It's over here? And I remember that one specifically, but the other two I draw a blank every single time. Sir?
How will we ever relight the beacons?
Okay.
Something here.
Yes, Tricky there is, but right now I have to do a thing. You know what? Screw it. Let's be selfish. Screw you guys being scared of the dark. Screw you! You know, what's in this hole? Buff it at. Okay. So nothing I really need. Now this would be the last one. So I was wrong. You need a minimum 3.
Flame. The beacons mean so much to my tribe. Please take this. I believe it will help you on your quest.
This is the Moon Pass key. It will allow you to open the gateway that leads to the Volcano Forest Point Temple. Now that we've done that,
The sacred flames mean so much to us Thorntails.
okay. Anyway, so if my memory serves correct, how this works is that you have to go to the Volcano Forest Point Temple to reignite one of the spell stones. Now I'm gonna go ahead and spoil. And well, actually no, I'm not going to do it. I'm actually gonna wait for a minute so that we can at least get around to that when we need to. First things first, though. Tricky needs shrooms. Here you go, Tricky. Here's your shrooms. Now then, let's see. Where's the pass?
Peppy here. I'll display. Check the detail readout, Fox. I think it might help you.
Millions of years ago, the second moon of Dinosaur Planet came crashing to the ground, bringing with it strange creatures from space and creating a mutant race of dinosaurs called the Sharpclaw. Interesting.
Scanners indicate that this is your current position. Check the detail read.
So if my memory serves correct, to get to Moon Mountain Pass, we actually have to go the way that I started going, and I was completely wrong about going. If that makes any amount of sense to any of you guys. And from that description, you might think that the area we're going to is probably a little weird, but mostly cartoony. No, it's pretty off-putting when you actually get there. And I actually completely forgot about that whole history lesson about how the Sharpclaw came to be. So yeah, it turns out the raptors, known as the Sharpclaw, are mutants from when one of the moons crash landed here. Now here's how this works. If you look at the map down here, the map at the bottom left, you can see that there are two paths in and out, but we can't just hop that way and be done with it. What you have to do is that since we want to get across here, you have to drop down here, go through here, and be careful because its oxygen is low. You don't want Fox to die of suffocation. Luckily there's just enough oxygen in the Fox's meter to get you through. As long as you get that platformers, you should be fine to get out of here. But if you want to go the way I remember it is that if you're trying to get somewhere, if you're trying to get to and from Thorntail Hollow to Moon Mountain Pass, always come here and hang a left. No matter which way you're coming from, if you're coming from Moon Mountain Pass or coming from Thorntail Hollow, always hang a left to get in and out. Moon Mountain Pass. This is the home of the Sharpclaw. Intriguing.
Wake up! Somebody coming!
More Donkey Kong! My question is, why did you have so many barrels? These aren't fuel barrels. I doubt they're food barrels. Why all the barrels? So if you didn't have the Moon Mountain Pass key, you would come to here, get stuck, and turn around. But because you do have the key, that's not the case. Now, if you go up through here and come in here, you see that there's nobody here. But over here, there is somebody. And now we meet our new enemy. I don't know what this guy is called. I call him Big Sharp Claw. The only real difference is that he's a bigger damage sponge. I think that's literally the only difference. But they both go down in about the same in the same amount of like heavy hits. So like I said, you're not going to be too challenged by this game in terms of combat. You really aren't. Especially if you're used to playing Zelda games or just any kind of adventure game, you know? Like if you're good at Breath of the Wild, this game should not be hard for you. This is weird, and here's this. No, I can't go in there just yet. And we got plenty of shrooms, so let's get going. Let's see here. Now my question is, what series of events led to the Sharp Claw making this kind of place? Platforming! 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 Ooh, boy, that was close. Yeah, I always get tense around that platforming section. Now let's see here. Now this, if my memory serves correct, this way to Moon Mountain Pass. So we have to. I'm trying to remember how to navigate this place. Okay, so what you got to do? Yeah. Okay, so I'm right. Right. So I'm right about this. So what you got to do is you got to wait for this to disappear. Drop down, and there you go. You made it. And then the fire keys. You can't do nothing about these guys because we don't have the abilities to handle it. Now you may note up there's a bunch of different things you can do. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and show this off real quick. When you go up here, you need well, different kinds of keys to access this place. Here's one. Basic way, you get your Bonfidats. But now we have two different things to get in here, and the final one gets us both. But we can't get them just yet now, can we? Don't worry about it. We'll be through here more times than not, and you're going to figure out in a second exactly why that is. Actually, I might as well go ahead and tell you. I was going to save it, but I'm going to tell you. When you go through this way to the Volcano Force Point Temple. When you go through the game, you're gonna go to two different temples. One's called the Volcano Force Point Temple. One's called the Ocean Force Point Temple. These are going to be your challenge areas to restore the Spellstones. And you'll probably wonder, well, Anansi, why is that the case? Well, the long answer is that the short answer is that it's thematic. The long answer is that, well, the shorter answer, as a matter of fact, is that it makes more sense to do it like this, I guess, from a programming standpoint, to save some time and have things still make sense as a cohesive world than doing it anywhere else. Now, with this, we need to go to the Spellstone. Now another big Sharp Claw. This one has a shield. Once again, there really is no difference in terms of tactics when it comes to fighting these guys. Yeah, if you can fight one, you can fight them all. So I wouldn't worry about it. Now then, if I'm correct, can I do this now, or is this a no-no? Okay. Not gonna lie, I was concerned there'd just be fire down here. Okay, so apparently. Oh no, that's because I just don't have the thing we need. Okay. Really could have done with a like a Twilight Princess Skyward Sword-esque jump here, but it is what it is. Let's see now. If we go over here, I believe that was a dumb. That was a very big dumb. That was a dumb. I've done a dumb. I've done a very big dumb. I've done a very, very big dumb. Please let me get back up here. Let me undo the dumb. Nope. Okay, okay, okay. Now I really am Firefox. Whoo boy! Thank God it only does 1 point of damage. That would have been very, very bad. Instead of saying you have to worry about getting hurt or anything. Now here's how this works. You have these flames. You want to shoot your staff through the flame when it is the appropriate color, which involves you lining it up. So when it goes through, it changes color. And there you go. I believe this tells you about it too. Only he who lights the orbs of the Krazoa may pass. Well, there you go. Okay, I need to heal up because it looks like we got some more. We got some enemies to deal with, which we will contend with in the next one. Sorry about the dumb. Oh, never mind. We'll do it now. Okay. You guys want some of this? You want some of this? Catch this pole! Your shield does nothing against my pole skills. That's right, I can work a pole. Deal with it. Boom, baby. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Catch this pole to the face. Man, I just killed your boss. What the heck do you think is gonna happen? Oh, oh, there you go. I came in here with 1 heart of health. Now I'm full on health because screw you guys. I'm very good with my pole. I know how to work the pole. Yeah. And boom. Let's see here. Here. And with that, you are going to end it off here. I have been Anansi. You've been awesome. And I'll catch you later.